that's a park ride kind of thing. You gotta stay on it and spin around. It's kind of cool because it doesn't take up a lot of room, but yet it's fun. Where it's the wood you sit on.
Yeah. Daisy really likes to rub her face in the grass. I think Daisy's face is really itchy.
So what about these other unique swings over here? Y'all tried these yet?
Well,
I remember seeing a tire horse like that at the Montgomery place, the Sweet Creek, where we got chased by turkeys. You can spin around. Do you need me to like pull you back?
Nope. I got this little stick here to keep me in place.
It's like your own little pod.
I call this a Pokeball.
You're in a Pokeball?
You go like this, and then when you come out, you're like...
Just imagine there's 4 other Pokemon in there. So this RV park has this massive overflow area right here where it's just a bunch of 30 amp and water only. It's not getting used right now because they're not super busy, and it wraps around this storage here. They got a little storage, like one covered storage thing there. They do tent camping here, RV camping. They say nobody's supposed to be full-time, but then the guy at the front told me that the gentleman in this Oakmont's been here for 2.5 years. So I'm not sure what defines full-time.
See those tires things? They're retired.
They're retired tires?
Yes, because they stopped going on the road. They became a swing.
You are so right. Let's get some steps. It's a little more humid today. Yesterday was real nice. Today is getting humid again. You can see where people have been putting their big mats out, kind of messing the grass up. Pretty much everybody, well, not quite everybody, gets a picnic table.
There's tents now.
Yeah, somebody's tent camping over here by the lake. They weren't here last night.
Someone's small, cute RV.
Yeah, it's a vintage. It's like brand new, but made to look like it's old. So it doesn't even look like all these sites back here have electricity, or maybe they're just kind of separated differently. So this is Fern Lake, which is all on the property of the campground. There's this gate right here, which you can easily just walk through right there. Apparently they stock, I think they said bass, but I'm not really sure. If you wanted to come down and catch some fish. Looks like if you want to bring something bigger through here, you need to get access. I'm not sure why you would want to though, because this Fern Lake isn't super big. I like dragonflies. Remember the one that was on my arm while we were swimming at a lake?
Yep.
It's on Daisy. Where'd it go? The dragonflies liking Daisy. So we stopped for a week in Paducah, Kentucky. We're working our way from Wisconsin, where we spent a month in Wisconsin, down to Georgia, where we will spend a month. In just a transitionary period, we wind up with week-long stays or shorter because we need to be somewhere for an event. In this case, we needed to be in Hiawassee for a meetup at the end of September. So just kind of the way the timing worked out, where we usually like to stay places for a month, we wind up with a few weeks in between where we have to kind of finagle it a little bit. But it was a long drive from Wisconsin down to Georgia. Stopping for a week in Paducah made sense. Apparently all this on-mowed grass is also a part of the property too. I've seen other people walk back there. But if you've ever messed with tall grass and gotten chicker bites, it will teach you to not walk through tall grass. This campground is really nice. Apparently it's been here for a while. The guy that runs the place was very helpful as far as getting us back into our campsite. Had a lot of nice information for the area. Definitely wanted to see us get out and take advantage of Paducah and check out all the stuff. Plus there's the national park nearby, the Between Two Lakes, which looks really cool. I wish we had more time, but unfortunately just being in a place like this for a week doesn't give us a lot of time to take in huge attractions because I have to work. We got school and work during the week. So unless we can do something in the evenings, we don't really have those weekends for us to go visit stuff. So if you're staying here at the Fern Lake Campground, they've got a laundromat with 2 washers, 2 dryers, but the prices are great. $1.50 to wash and $1 to dry. Some of the cheapest I've seen in a while. The bathhouse is decent. There's 3 showers. The men's room had 4 toilets, 3 sinks. I didn't care for shower curtains, but they had a high quality shower curtain. The water seemed to be pretty good. The pressure was decent. I would say if they could improve one thing, they should add a few more hooks. Maybe just like 2 more hooks to each of the shower stalls. That would have helped a lot. But the lights, ventilation, AC in the bathroom, that all seemed to be really nice. Never had any problems going in there, getting the shower, brushing teeth, all that kind of stuff. You know, I never thought of swamps in the north, and when we were in Wisconsin, there was a lot of swamps. I was surprised. I always thought of like Florida and Louisiana for swamps. Kentucky, I get, that makes sense.
There are so many restaurants here in Paducah, Kentucky. There's a lot, like Qdoba, Cheddar's.
And the crazy thing was, we committed before we got here to not eat out the whole time we were in Paducah.
Yeah, and then we start seeing all our favorite restaurants. Like, what?
Now, they're not a lot within walking distance of the campground, but there is a Mexican restaurant across the street, and the Waffle Hut.
Yeah.
It's a local place that's 24 hours.
Yeah.
How many local restaurants do you know that are 24 hours?
Yeah, like a mom and pop place that's open 24
It's like,
hours.
hey, we could do Waffle House, but better. We're going to be the Waffle Hut.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, I want to try it. And I'm like, but I committed to not eat out. Tanya's loving these fuzzy seeds on top of these tall grass. There's different kinds too. These ones are more spiky. Daisy, what do you got? What do you got, Daisy? What is it?
I don't think she got no knife.
She's like,
Searching for this.
there's a snack down here.
She's so happy she's liking it there, baby.
You hear squeaking? I hear squeaking. Come on, Daisy. So Fern Lake Campground has nightly, weekly, and monthly rates. Since we were just here for a week, it was $2.25 for the week, and they do have good Sam's discounts. Speaking of Sam's, there's a Sam's Club here, and a Walmart, other stores, a mall, Best Buy, Planet Fitness nearby. A lot of stores. So much retail. What?
What did they say? What did they say? This was the one I told you.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, I wonder if they ever take those pedal boats down and put them in the lake. That'd be awesome. At any rate, speaking of Sam's, we did a lot of restocking. Probably spent way too much money, but we've got enough storage space in our RV that we could stock up on some things. We've already made 2 trips to Sam's. As when we go into Hiawassee, Georgia, it's going to be a bit of a drive to even get to a Walmart, so it'll be nice to be stocked up. Just met and we're chatting with some escapees from Livingston. So, what a coincidence. Neighbors, sort of. Since not every site here has full sewer hookups, they do have a dump station that you can use right there, right by the dumpster. Here's the bathrooms and laundry.
I'm just gonna go like, I want ice cream.
Ice cream? So we just started a challenge for the girls. We're trying to get them out and get them more active. So they have a month to get a total amount of steps to win, then they get a prize. Yeah, so doing it by the month rather than like a daily type thing, gives them an opportunity where if they don't meet a goal one day, they can do extra steps another day. Or I also told them if they meet their goal ahead of time, they'll get their prize ahead of time. So like for Kaylin, for September, it's gonna be 90,000 steps. Seems daunting, but 30 days times 3,000 steps is 90,000 steps. But like I said, if she gets 5,000 steps one day, and if it, adds up differently, then she'll get a prize sooner.
Oh.